Welcome to the random roulette in After the End Old World. We are currently Kargan Mandak of Soitiskania, or however it is you're supposed to say that, a nomadic fella who worships machinery, some machinery anyway. Everybody left 1,000 comments explaining what all this stuff was. And our goal, of course, with this guy is to head down and launch a migration of Iran and I guess settle, basically, as a safe kingdom down there. So that is our goal. We've got 5 years before that targeted decision becomes available, so we've got 5 years ready to build up our power base, accrue some strength, and really kind of get the ball rolling. I've actually done the unthinkable as well, and I've done a little bit of reading over the past 24 hours about how to play Nomads. So, essentially, prevailing wisdom, basically, keep your horde as high as possible, micromanage, don't get caught with your pants down, so basically don't go into stupid battles and get your people killed, and immediately swallow up smaller Khans if they are a juicy target. Like, for example, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then by that stage, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then we'll have the whole step, and then we won't need to migrate, but obviously we will migrate, because that's kind of the whole point. But basically, be careful, but be aggressive. Be aggressively careful. Careful in your aggression, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And also never stop raiding was the kind of underlying thing there as well. So we've got 839. This goes into reinforce them, right? They absolutely do. We can reinforce up to 1,000 there. Still not massive, but it'll do. And then basically pump all your cash for the start of the game into your nomad capital, and then after your horde is decently sized, then they say settlers feudal. So that'll be obviously for us the migration. There was also some guy on Reddit giving, like, different ratios. You need this many people to this many horse archers, and I thought, nope, that is never going to happen. So let's just keep on top of the raiding. I think raiding the lands over here, the feudal lands under the Korean ruler, is the best option. Thank you to the 1,000 people as well who commented and basically said that apparently Victor Tsoi is a Soviet musician of Korean descent. I've never heard of him before, but there we... Oh. Well, there's the result of our immortality as well. Despite of all his efforts, Laz's search for information on how to prolong the life of his master has turned up fruitless. Garbage. He only had 8 martial, to be fair. Oh, and also he was dense. Maybe he wasn't the best person to send on the search then, huh? So we'll just get as much raiding as we've done here. But again, we don't want to be caught with no troops, because we are going to have to sink a load of money or prestige to building our troops back up, essentially. So we've got to be very, very careful that this guy doesn't suddenly turn around and clap us. Though, to be fair, he's only got 659 men, so we could just sit here and basically not worry about it. This is our heir, and our only heir and son right now, Yurkesh. Your ward is almost 8 years old and cannot ride a horse properly. I shall teach him personally. I agree. He does have curious, so this kid could end up coming out okay. We're going to educate him ourselves, because I can't imagine we're really going to have... oh, we are educating him. Oh. God, we've done a terrible job. We'll see how that goes. I don't think I've actually got Rich Childhood in this pack, which is fairly rare for me, to be honest with you. Who are those guys? Oh, oh, they're under attack. I genuinely thought that was another nomad. I was going to say it's a bit frightening. My rival, Kumungazi, Slayer of our good friend. What's his name? Victor? Nope. No, wait, it was Victor, right? Hang on. Yes. Okay. Slayer of Victor. We can now duel him because he is our rival. My work with him is done. Vengeance. Vengeance for Victor. 38 versus 67. Karen versus Noman. Randomman. Let's fight. And we've got him. It's a good day for a duel, I chuckle, hefting my axe in my hand. Enough talking, my opponent growls. Soon, Kumungazi is lying face down in the mud, as I have seen to tear a severe gash across his hand. As I've seen to tear a severe gash across his hand. That doesn't make any sense. I walk away victorious, or we get the vengeance for our beloved friend, our only friend in this world, Victor. We do gain Merciless. General opinion -10, but tribal vassal opinion clan sentiment is up by 10. We must be seen as a strong ruler, somebody capable of leading our people to Iran. Kill him. Done. The deed is done. Victor, your spirit can rest easy, my friend. And you know what? You know what? Yurkesh, bad name. Low tier. Victor. I am renaming you. Now that you can ride a horse, I'm renaming you in honor of my good friend, who I assume probably also could ride a horse. Here we go. 10 gold. They lose their cattle farm. How do you burn down a dirt track? 5 random tech points. Obviously a bit pointless. Do not ruin this place ever. The plans for it. 50 prestige, though, is actually quite good. Particularly if you want to stay on top of our prestige horde. Gold, though, for the time being. Until we can get the manpower. I mean, we've got enough prestige to be able to increase our horde decently anyway, right? So we need the gold right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can invest into anything that gives monthly manpower. Maybe even go for the oxen wagon. The 2,000 maximum population, granted, we're nowhere near our maximum population right now, so it's probably not the best investment. 1% growth there. Just quickly go through. So, Shrine 2, that was it. 3% population growth. That's what we're saving up for then. Andorra has finally fallen. After a protracted and deadly siege in the 3 primary monastery complexes in Andorra, resistance has finally collapsed and the King Bishop has been captured. There we are. It's a dark day for Catholicism as a whole, with the strongest of all Catholic holdouts falling to aggressors. Bear in mind, we might end up randoming a Catholic ruler, so that's not quite the celebration that we were really after there. There are quite a few Catholic rulers actually in the mix here, so we'll keep an eye on that one. So what we can do now, because we do have the Great Trade Leagues, of course, enabled. There's one of them right now. Gather some field experience, lead your men to a certain death on the battlefield. We can actually go fight these guys. We'll finish the raid here first. Come bit rivals with him. Don't really think we need to worry about one dude randomly. We can actually go on a warrior pilgrimage and try and upgrade Direct Leader or Trickster to a higher tier. Direct Leader obviously being a bit more relevant. Let's burn this one down. Let's go fight those troops. Yep, or not. Oh shit, we can rank up. Go on. 69 versus 146. I think we're going to get our arse handed to us. Lunge attack. Wow, we got annihilated. Bruised hand, bruised head. No permanent damage, though. Wow, we really did get annihilated there. Holy shit. We did get Renowned Duelist. Oh, a guy from the society called Vladimir has agreed, a Stalinist, has agreed to train us in warfare. 10% chance of getting erudite. We might as well try and go for the good traits where they appear. Oh, shit. 50% chance of getting ambitious and 50% chance of improving our fighting skills. And we actually got ambitious. Wow. That's big. 32 martial. That's quite nice to see. Let's see what other... Ah, that was convenient. Holy shit. I can't believe we actually got the glory and prestige for that. You defeated 15 dudes. Well done. Ooh. You and your men are practicing wrestling when notice a crowd starting to form around you. Wrestling is another tradition that keeps nomad warriors fit for war, but it often so happens that training sessions turn into competitive spectacles. Your men have already started putting on a show. There's no time for this. Get back to training, a lot of you. 35% chance of getting diligent. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. And we are now... We've pissed off our vassals, but again, you know, it doesn't really matter so much with the vassals at this stage. Should we go for another duel? No, I think we're just going to get our ass handed to us. Let's check the bands board. Nothing still. Fine, let's go on our pilgrimage. Why not? We've already done the... that should take us off of leading the troops, but of course we've already actually done the quest for that, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll go for the capital next. Oh, hello. Revolution arrives. For centuries, an ancient belief system has existed in Europe that has usually existed underground in small cabals among the heights of academia. These people called the Jacobins firmly believed that the event was caused by Europe's loss of fervor in the worship of the great goddess Madame Guillotine. So, leader Frederick of the Revolution, who now play as Frederick instead of Kargan Mandak, or we say, who are these madmen? So now that these guys have spawned, they actually are added to the roulette. So that is something worth bearing in mind in the future. We might end up playing as these guys as long as they remain a landed ruler, obviously. Our warrior pilgrimage, and we have been challenged to a duel by Svahe. We've got double his personal combat. Duel to the death, duel to first blood, simple spare, or I'm no condition to fight now, I must flee. Let's do a duel to the death. Jump attack. Tried to counter but failed miserably. Your attack stunned him, gave you a chance to attack one more. So because it's a duel to the death, obviously there's no point system because you're not dueling to try and rank up. It's quite simply whoever dies first. So let's keep it simple. Let's try and attack wherever possible and always aim for the head. Again, extravagant attack from what I remember being told is that only really works during the tournaments, obviously. Got him. Severely injured and mangled. That was a good hit. Quick and simple. Counter. Have we been hit? Not yet. No, we haven't been hit once. Wow. Jump attack. Boom. Your foe, Sahi, died at the end of your blade. You resume your journey after a short rest. We gain trained fights. We gain 200 glory, 50 prestige. And we gain his head. Alas, poor Sahi. I knew him well. This is the head of Sahi. Slain and beheaded in battle. The skull is now a trophy. You can kind of see it through the back. That's quite nice. Wow. Cursed. You can combine 10 trophies. We've seen it before in obviously last series, so I won't, you know, go into it too much. Birth of KGB. Whoa. General Commissar Vladimir of the KGB. Holy shit. Word is spreading that a man named Vladimir Stalin has found an ancient law that connects a ridiculous heresy, the Stalinist faith. Through secret training, his men have become lethal killers and managed to seize the castle in western Russia. His fools are harmless. Assassins, then, by the sounds of it. Just past 121 gold. Can we now build the shrine? There we are. All in on nomad growth. We've got 2 years before we can launch the invasion. We don't have to, obviously, go for the invasion if we don't want to early on. I assume we can give it a while. There didn't seem to be a limit on when we can invade, so we can bide our time a little bit. KGB are now spread to the Baltic. Nobody serious thought the secret society knows KGB will last long. Wow. The influence has spread to the icy lands of the Baltic. That might have more reach than we imagined. Walking the road, you see a group of people who stop walking in the distance. Upon closer, you see that there are 2 group, in fact. Some wandering merchants have been attacked by bandits. Charge by yourself, lead the travelers into battle, or help the bandits and get the gold. Help the bandits. Abso-fucking-lutely. We got arbitrary from that, but we also got a load of dollar. So, I can't complain. One of your loyal retinue warriors is approaching with a petition for aid. He says his family lost several of their mares to illness. Trade 12 gold for 30 prestige. Yeah, that's not terrible. And now we can build another building on a capital regardless. So when this is done, we're basically ready to go again. Another person. 65 personal combat. Go on. This is riskier. Stunned you and struck again. Bruised torso, bruised hand, no permanent damage. Jump attack. Bruised dominant hand. Oh god, he's actually winning here. Okay, jump attack. Always go crazy. Jump attack. Always the jump attack. You feel like we should probably vary that up a little bit. I think we're going to get a little predictable if we're not careful. What do we gain then? Wounded. He's wounded as well. More damage than we are. Quick and simple. Counter. Flail wildly. Did it work? You've missed. Oh, shit. Jump attack. Take him down. Good shit, good shit. We bruised an eye. Yes, we've got him. We knocked the eye out. Brilliant. Good follow-up. Counter. And then, quick and simple, jump attack. Badly wounded, risk of maiming his head. Now, you don't really survive having your head maimed. Boom, got him. Fighting skills increased. And we've got Abu Bakr's head. Brilliant. How are we doing with our personal combat then? 61, obviously we're quite heavily wounded and damaged, but after that's cured, we're going to be way more powerful than before we set off. There we go, we're done. 50% chance of gaining Volatile Leader rather than Trickster, and 50% chance of getting Prime Leader rather than Direct Leader. Prime Leader would be good. We did get Volatile Leader. Not too bad. 45% Experimentality. I mean, a buff is a buff at the end of the day. Who have we got? 46 versus 62 while we're wounded. Yeah, we could take this guy down. Counter. Extravagant. Always extravagant in these duels. Aim for the head. Good shit. Done. Wow, look at that. Went up to the rank of Wolf. Very nice. Found a mercenary band or set up tournaments in our capital. I don't know if you can do that because obviously we are nomadic. Shrine is built. Good shit. Okay. Oh, we can build a level 3 shrine. 3% population growth again. Wow. Let me just make sure that's the best one before we commit to that. Max population, nomad attacks, morale of armies, archers attack. Yeah. Wow, this is good. We're getting a lot of development going very, very fast here. Righteous imprisonment against one of our counselors who stole from us. He's got 141 gold, so if we're able to capture him and actually banish him, that's going to, I mean, give us a ridiculous amount of gold. Treasury's going to never look better. Right, you get on the council, send him a gift, get him to suppress revolts, and let's see what we've got against him now. Imprison 52%. Come on. Fuck! Damn it. Well, there goes 141 gold. That was very, very unlucky. Look at this kid, though. Rowdy, willful, and curious. Could come out really, really good. That's what we need of a successor. 47 gold. It's going to take me a very long time to build up to where we were. That's a bit of a shame. Can we get ourselves some more troops? Still not enough manpower. Monthly manpower growth is only 11. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? We need something to increase our manpower cap. Maximum manpower is population times that. Base times 6,300. So, I mean, by increasing our population, we are gaining more manpower regardless, but it's just very, very slow, isn't it? They just raised troops on us. How did you do that? Who the fuck is this? He genuinely just raised 1,500 troops on us as we were leaving. Oh, that sucks. Well, there go our bloody retinues. Bollocks. Let's get home and reinforce then. They're chasing us down. What the fuck are you doing? Huh. Did they just go to war? Is that why? No. They genuinely just raised those troops to come and clap us. Fuck, no, don't go that way. No. Go this way. They're actually chasing us down. I don't think I've ever seen the AI be this fucking aggressive before. You son of a bitch. He wiped out all of our raiders. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, let's just disband this. This is a waste of time. They're just going to get ping-ponged around. Okay, well, we've been caught exactly in that scenario where I said we would be caught. And then we're not going to be able to reinforce for a bloody long time. Challenger has appeared. Borg Gabriel trying to take our rank. 78 versus 52. I think we'll be fine if you don't mind. What the fuck? It's all going wrong. Everything's going wrong. You fucking kidding me? And now our only son and heir is dead as well. Oh, thank you for that. Wow. What a mess. Okay. Concubine is pregnant, so we do have a backup on the way, but good God. There we are. Child of a concubine. Great. Victor the Second. This is going to get confusing. Victor the Second. Welcome. This is not ideal, is it? Join court? Yes. Have we got any women that are willing to join our court? We do. Oh, she's quick. Yeah, she'll do. What else we got here? Fertile. That's probably what we need right now. Join us. We've also got, like, Midas touch, so that could come in handy. Start stacking up some concubines. This is really not good. Before we take them on as regular concubines, we'll start seducing them first, just to try and give ourselves a bit more of a... bit more of a chance. Make a lewd suggestion. Damn it. She's strong as well, so we want to try and get her as soon as possible. Confess our love. Done. Boom. There we go. And take concubine. Fantastic. Right, who else we got? I did set a couple of concubines aside here. I think you would be the best choice. Fertile is something inheritable. It's 10% versus 15%, but this one we could potentially pass on to the next generation, so we'll start a seduction on her next. Good luck. Could have been worse. Oh, Jesus. That's not a great start. Send her a gift. Send her a gift. And my wife is pregnant. Hey, that's good. Okay. She's pregnant with my child. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Meet me in my room. She says no. Are we annoying her? No, she's fine. 73 opinion. I mean, that's probably down to the gold more than anything else. Lewd suggestion? Done. Boom, at long last. There we go. And take concubine. Okay, that's quite nice. I assume we can't seduce concubines or wives. No, we can't. That will hopefully be enough to keep our dynasty afloat. Wife's pregnant, concubine's pregnant. Potentially, there we are. Another concubine pregnant as well, because the event has like a flat 25% chance just to make them pregnant. Good shit. Okay. Let's go on another pilgrimage then. Well, we've got to wait for our troops to reinforce so we can do much raiding anyway. I just want to hire some... Let's just go all in light riders. Let's just try and get the biggest army possible. Daughter. Victoria. Welcome. And let's train you in... I mean, even for marrying them off. Affectionate and timid, I guess, is best. Humility. Just try and increase the diplomacy, the higher opinion of them and all that. Igor. Educate my daughter in the ways of diplomacy, please. And another daughter. What about Victoria? Oh, God, this is going to get confusing. Oh, no. I think that guy's a little bit obsessed. I hate to say it. What is going to happen if I just name all the kids? Because cultures in CK2, depending on how they're defined, have a percentage chance to name it after random ancestors, fathers, mothers. If we name every kid Victor or Victoria, eventually, when we've randomed different rulers, there's a strong chance that we'll just end up with... Really? Oh, I'm so popular. Oh, no. Okay, another duel to the death. Let's do it. Oh, duel to the death against who? I can't even say his name. They'll take my money away. Okay, this is for those people, you son of a bitch. Aim for the head. Counter. Flail wildly. I'm talking about me in real life right now, not necessarily my character in game. You fucking what? I did all the things I would normally do. Well, so let me explain what happened there. We died, and now we lost, well, we didn't die, but we lost a -1 health permanently. So that's actually a game rule that you can enable with the society, basically. If I can find it here somewhere. I think I probably just scrolled right past it, didn't I? Somewhere around here. There you go. Dual lethality. You will receive a negative health modifier instead of dying in duel. So it's basically permanently wounded on top of wounded. That will stack up with 35. If we hadn't turned that game rule on, we would be dead, and that would be our roulette time. So that's pretty fucking fortunate, but we do have to be very, very careful, just based solely on the fact now that if we get into another duel to the death, and get that modifier again, those will stack. So it's clearly going to turn into -3, -4, -5, and then we're dead. So we've got to be very careful. Oh, unless we get ourselves a cat, and it cancels it out. So I know the fact that skeletons hate cats. Can I just talk about how fucking awful that would have been if I'd have not turned that game on for our first character to die to Corona. The man, YouTube, if you're watching, unbelievable. Right, okay. We've got an old abandoned cottage on a long and lonesome road. There shined a shiny demon, and his name was Corona. What should we go for? Well rested, giving health +1 for a little while. 7% chance that we die. We can try and salvage something. 33% chance we die. But that is a mountain of gold. No, I've got to be sensible. 33. The worst case scenario from the top one is we lose trusting. And that's a good thing. Yeah, where trusting's gone. I'll take that. Bloody hell, another one. You can barely keep up with this. We've had 4 daughters in the space of about 5 minutes. Now we start a bar fight and try and gain brawny. Rent the whole inn at the cost of 50 gold. Rent a single room and potentially gain content arbitrary, lose arbitrary, or gain humble. No, start a bar fight. What did we get from that? Oh my god, we got severely injured. Can I go hunting focus for a while? How long? 3 years. We're fucking dead. We're gonna die here. Court physician. How are you, our court physician? Get out of here. Right, okay. Let's hire a good physician. Hopefully get into shape. Health plus 0.5. I'll take it. It cost us money because this year they decided to have a feast. Bulk season. We can also compose a book at some point. I wanted to put that bloody war chariot, but never actually got around to it. No. Okay, no books. No books, no holdings, no shrines. Only war chariot. What we could do with is a bloody physician. Join court, high learning, Stalinist, dim. I don't know if that works against it. Join me. Alexei, please. Alexei, join me and fix me. Court physician, go. Tend. Tend, oh mighty physician. Please, for the love of God, don't let him die. No. Shit. I mean, he's wrathful, he's zealot, he's brave, he's ambitious. We said we would play the character. He would not step down here. He would not step down. He has a point to prove. Lunge attack. Shit, we missed. Counter. Oh, fuck. Jump attack. We're screwed. We got our ass handed to us there. Live. Mandak, for God's sake, there are so many more children in life to beat. Gained. Scarred. Okay. Now we've just got to get rid of wounded. And then I think we'll be fine. Hello. Oh, fertile child. That's good. Victor. Welcome. Oh, wait, you're Victor the Third. This is going to get confusing, especially if these kids ever get landed. Should take a rest to recover, but I don't think it's within our character. Again, brave, ambitious, wrathful. He wouldn't just sit around. He would take vengeance. Speaking of vengeance, we should probably go out raiding a little bit, shouldn't we? Let's get on it. Yeah, lead the horses. Lead the horse force. Should we start conquering people, actually? We do have a lot of very small Khans near us. We could just take them over. Conquest. It costs us 100 piety. What would we get out of it? 100 prestige and 50 piety. So we're losing 50 piety overall. We've got 414. I'm going to do it. We're just going to go ahead and try and tidy up the borders a little bit. Try and expand around. If we can get a direct border with these guys, it makes raiding obviously a lot safer. Because it means we don't have to wait until we burn down the holdings. Oh, for God's sake. You son of a bitch, seduction focus. Oh, it's only attraction opinion. I don't know why. I thought it gave a health negative. That might be the Game of Thrones one or something like that. Boom. You are mine. Thank you. More land for our people. That's what we like to see. Okay. Should we head over here and see if we can take out these guys? They've only got 500 dudes. So, I mean, we've got this in the bag, especially with our guys. Especially with our guys' leadership skills. Now, I would like some good commanders, too. So, let's go and see who we can get to our court. We've got Ramadan. Mernanat, but I don't think she can lead troops, if I had to guess. Shit, these are all terrible. What about hiring a warrior commander from the lodge? Warrior commander, warrior commander. Cancel. Oh, can we not hire a warrior commander? Evidently not. We can promote regular commanders. 4.8 gold apiece. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that a few times. Get ourselves some good ones here. Kind of roll the dice a few times preemptively. I know we don't necessarily need to do that, but oh, look at this. Look at this. You can't tell me that wasn't a good idea. Oh, we can get female commanders. Oh, fantastic. Okay. That's a lot better. Wow. Okay, let's get down here then and knock these guys away. Takes or vassalizes all titles held by Khan Khazar. We can invade. Invasion's obviously a waste on that. I think Conquest would be better. Conquest Bulak. Because I don't want any vassals. We haven't got to worry about vassal limit or anything like that, right? So let's go ahead and... Oh, no! Physician. Physician. Whenever you're ready, my friend. Shit. Come on. What else can we do here? And then we might have to take a rest to recover. But I don't think our man Mandak would do that. Please, for the love of God, somebody help us. 48%. Right, let's head over here. Wipe out the capital. And let's just hope we don't die. Please live, for God's sake. Okay, here we go. Boom. Done. Get out of here. Nice. Now we've cut ourselves a nice swap down into Kantubek. Clans want more land. You got too much land compared to other clans. Head out 2 counties who might face revolts from existing clans. We don't have. Might face revolts from existing clans or see a minor clan rising up to seize its rightful position. Or I could just keep the lands. Alternatively, I could just hold on to those for myself, if that's okay. I don't want to get a border with Turkmenistan. Although they've only got 6,000 troops. I say that as if we have anything near that amount. My horse! Lightning. He is dead. Let's go for another one. Dragon, Sky, Arrow, or Lightning. Well, last time we had Lightning. Let's go for Dragon this time. Motherfucking daughter. The curse. Victoria. There we are. Welcome. Also fertile, which is quite nice. And humility for you as well. And I'm just going to throw you at anybody. Oh, we've barely got enough people at court to educate all these damn kids. He's gone. Mandak is dead. Long live the king. Holy shit, we didn't even get a chance to launch the invasion. That's the problem. Wrathful, zealous, ambitious, brave. Quite literally live by the sword, die by the sword in that situation. I think we played him well. But unfortunately, he was maybe a little too ambitious for his own good there. 38. You died. Oops. Hopefully you had a glorious, memorable death worthy of song. If not, you can always try with one of these other lovely faces. You have 1 veto remaining. So we can choose to play as either the character that we were given here, Despot Eusebius of Greece of House Olympos, with the goal to form the form Byzantium. Or alternatively, we can play as Fernando the Bowing of Castile, a Palmerian, with the goal, of course, to focus on Iberia. Alternatively, we can spend our single remaining veto to play as Victor II and continue on the legacy of our previous character, Mandak. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm happy playing as Eusebius of Greece. Not too far away from where we were. Obviously far away where it's not going to be relevant. But we can kind of see what they're doing over there. It seems like one of the more interesting rounds. We're on the border of Yugoslavia. It's going to be quite difficult, but we are playing a feudal ruler. We're 15 as well. So I think playing a younger character gives us a longer time to try and get things set up. Obviously playing as Fernando the 7th here. He is 43. We might only play as him for 20 years before we roulette again. I think I'm happy with Despotis Eusebius of Greece, our new character. So, here we are then. A new character, House Olympos. We are Hellenian culture, Greek. Blind characters cannot inherit titles, can blind prisoners, can castrate prisoners, and can prepare campaigns to reconquer Anatolia, Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan if Orthodox. But of course, this time we're Hellenic. So a Hellenic Byzantine Empire. Wow, okay. We've actually got Istanbul currently under control of Beylerbey Mesud of Istanbul. Okay, what are we looking at in terms of religions then? So the kind of Aegean Sea here seems to be mostly Hellenic. Actually, is that Crete? Cyprus. Crete. No, that is definitely Crete. This one's Cyprus, right? That one is also Hellenic. We don't really expand much outside of that, so we are basically focused all around the Aegean. What are we looking at in terms of holy sites? So there's one in Chalkidika. Chalkidike? I have no idea how you would say that. We've got one in Ankara, really? One in... Is this... So Istanbul's got to be the holy site for... Let me try and get my head around the... Okay, so that's Sunny Faith, right? Thought so. Orthodox as well. So Hagia Sophia is irrelevant for us as Hellenic. Where are the Hellenic holy sites? We've got Alexandria. We got Ankara. Thessalonica, Athens. Right, there we go. There's one more that I can't... Oh, Sicily? Sicily. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Quite a difficult one. I feel like our goal is quite obviously reform the Hellenic religion. I feel like if we're able to rebuild the Pontifex Maxima, or in this case the Oracle, that would be quite cool. Our options with this guy are to restore Macedon, to restore Byzantium, or to restore the European Union, or form Bactria. Sistan, Afghanistan, Khorasan, Turkmenistan, Punjab. That's a strange one. Well, people like us rule this land. They called Hellas their homeland. May not be our ancestors. We can claim the title by right of kinship. Wow, that's cool. So European Union, Byzantium, or Macedon. I assume Macedon is going to be the most appropriate one. Turkey, Armenia, Bulgaria, Georgia, Cyprus. Bear in mind, Byzantium, I think, is, yeah, Christian group. And then we've got European Union. There might be a Byzantium equivalent for Hellenic. Kind of like the Latin Empire, of course, exists for Christianity. Let's go de jure. Currently the Empire of the Ottomans. Yeah, see, that'll be something different, won't it, when we take control of that. We will have to take part of Yugoslavia. We currently have 3,800 troops. What are we looking at in terms of our round then? 6,100. Wow. Okay. We could really come out swinging here. Free tributaries. Is that really all we can do? Shit, what have we got in regards to Casus Belli then? Forced vassalization. Council say no, probably because we're a tiny babby. How old are we right now? 15. 1st of January. So 6 months. We'll turn 16. What have we got? Proud and honest. We've got a book as well. Siege engine blueprints, which we can't use because we're not siege leader, brilliant strategist, or genius. You can also be a commander. Really? One of these must be true. So Marshal higher than 12, which you should be able to pull off fairly easily. The right hand of Saint Demetrius, which we can't use because we're Christian. So we really haven't got much going for us here at all. Plenty of siblings, one of which is a count of Euboea. Okay, let's just see what happens then. Is this Guardian any good? Okay, so first things first, let's find ourselves a good Guardian. Try and give this kid the best opportunity possible. What's he been trained in? I think it was Marshal, right? Got it. Let's go for the usual. Let's go for the usual. Let's go join court, yes. No geniuses. Let's try maybe quick. Really? Wow. Diligent Patient is the next best combo. Nothing. Wow. Okay, so somebody with over 15 Marshal with either Diligent or Patient or Charitable. Saint Just. I think it's going to be you then. Join us. Let's see if we can flip you as our Saint Guardian. Air educate with foreign culture is, of course, going to be a concern here. Or we're educate with foreign culture, in this case being a slight concern, but not a big deal. There we are. I trust this guy. Roth is not good for an educator, but he's got ambitious. We might be able to make us ambitious without... Oh, well, we can't because we don't have the trait. God damn, this character is a rocky start. Difficult beginnings. I was actually told by one of the devs yesterday over Discord, in fact, that the Jewish merchants, not everybody has an option to borrow money from them. It's only in certain areas where they're actually present where you can borrow money from them. So we have the opportunity to borrow the 300 if we get into dire straits. We can kind of bail ourselves out. Obviously, at a fairly significant cost there. Okay, open council positions. What we got? Cartographer? Oh dear. Don't know what's quite going on there, but that's okay. What has happened there? Bizarre. It might be to do with the cartographer, the Trade League mod there affecting the interface, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? Court Tutor. Yeah, definitely you temporarily. No valid court physicians, no valid trade masters. We got an empty court jester, which I'm more than fine with, thank you. Let's go ahead and recruit a court physician then, seeing as we apparently can't put one in ourselves. What's he like? Oh, very good. Renowned physician, 17, shrewd. Schemer. We'll see. Let's find a good diplomat. Dirk. Bring Dirk to court. Someone to replace our current diplomat with, because he's only a Baron-level character, so sack him. Have him perform in statecraft on our behalf should hopefully impress the realm a little bit, because none of them really like us too much temporarily, and we'll have you do that one. Okay, Trade Master. Jasmine. Like his wife or something? Yeah. There we are. Got ourselves a Trade Master too. Nice start. Go into hiding. So someone's already trying to kill us, huh? You son of a bitch. Oi. Stop that. We could try and imprison him. We can't because the council say no, despite the fact we know of... Oh, this surveying a sector. No, we'll never find anything of worth. No, we're okay, thank you. I don't know how much money they've already put into it, but it's far too expensive. We're never going to see the return on it, so... stop bothering me. I need to take control of this round before we have to worry about that thing. Let's just grow. See how we end up. Brilliant strategist. Fantastic start. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a phenomenal game there. Gruminaire, and let's see if we can start getting this dynasty on the right track. You brought in management. Right. I need to find a waifu who has any sort of congenital trait. Let's go genius. Join court preferably, but Okay, well, let's see if we can find genius. There's no genius, no quick, no strong. No strong. Maybe like fertile. Nothing. Prolific. Nothing. Wow. Okay. In that case, we'll do the usual kind of ruler, no. Diplo range, yes. Married, no. Imprisoned, no. Gender, women. Drawing call, any. Let's see if we can send out a bribe. One thing we have right now is gold, after all. Let's try Prodigy to start off with. So by age, preferably. Aurora. She's an unlanded nobody in the middle of nowhere. Send her a gift. Buy her a favor. Can't quite yet, but if we can swear her for a little while, that will work. Any Hellenic? No Hellenic at all. She's our best bet. We'll give it a year, see if we can win her over. If not, forget it. We could throw her an artifact temporarily. We can't even use the right hand of St. Demetrius. Oh, shit. Athenian Peasant Revolt. That's a problem. My freaking retinue. Should we reinforce? Go for it. Risky strategy, but it should work. Now get her to court. By favor. It's a well-known fact. To win someone's heart, all you need to do is throw him the desiccated hand of a saint. Join me. Our new wife, Aurora. President Revolt has ended. Oh, look at that. That's cool, isn't it? President Revolt for After the Night has ended. Nice. Good shit. Welcome. And then a marriage between you and... We've heard rumors far and wide of your mighty, huge intellect, madam. Gold or prestige? I think prestige right now wouldn't hurt, seeing as we're already in the prestige dumps. Oh! We're a tribute to Yugoslavia. Freedom. Freedom for our people. To be fair, it means that we can expand fairly safely without having to concern ourselves with the giant green to our north. That's fine. I'm actually alright with that. Can I redo these retinues? Because you've got horse archers. God, what a mess. Okay. Let's fix these retinues then. I'm thinking... The light skirmish. Retinue culture Byzantium. So... Cataphracts, obviously. I think I'm going to go for, like, just a shock mass. That's not a bad idea. Just try and get the most out of our retinues as possible for dealing with things like Peasant Revolts, funnily enough. What's the capital looking like? Athens. Decently upgraded. Got the Parthenon. That's quite cool. 20 pikemen. 10 heavy cavalry. Very cool. I think that's a great place to leave it there for today. A place where we are ready to start the adventures of a new character, having now hopefully stabilized that character to a decent degree. Got very lucky with the education there. Straight off the bat, coming out swinging. I like the look of that. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Big thank you, of course, to our executive coffee producers of today. Please bear in mind this list that you're seeing on screen right now is temporary. I'm going to try and do some scrolling credits whenever I get 5 minutes to throw a little animation together for that, but I am up against it because September is going to be hugely busy for me with, of course, the release of things like Crusader Kings 3. So please have some patience with that one. It's always much appreciated, and I'll try and get that done as soon as possible. Thank you to... Out of all context, Oliver, Boop, Dork, Moira, Mythomatic, Big Weeb, Layla, Scalabard, Jan, Blind Gun, Juncture, On, Asa and the Cat, My Name Isn't Dio, for their support at the executive producer tiers over on Coffee. And a thank you as well to Gwen S, Chase, Roll2, D1 Games, Nostras, Ninja Tree, V, Limpy George, Skaz, Odie, Kamar, Ishmael, for their support over at the executive tiers over on Patreon. The list will be re-randomized after today. I think some of these names have duplicated where we got caught at, like, starting a new CK2 series and ending the old one. So some people did get double shout-outs. But again, that's just probably kind of starting one series without finishing the list. But we will be resetting those ready for tomorrow. A thank you as well goes out to... Where did I start this list? I have to remember now. A shout-out goes out to, I think, Kane GB, But I'm Homeless, Aji Dumar, Nick, Blood for the Blood God, Gaz, Tentacle Beast Loves Trees, Mr. Who, Dranmere, Q, Cass, Rob Girth, Demon Boy, Fiddle, Roman, William H, Super90089, Cody Cope, Emerald Beam, Laku, Blood Riot, and Derek F for their support over at Patreon. And finally, we have a thank you as well going out to Valo, Consulas, Piddle Diddle, Fiddle Riddle, Davidovich, Dave TLV, Aji Dumar, Uwe, Vue, Zafio, Horlin, Jonah, Batsman's Max, L. Zilcho, Hazus, Nox Immortalis, The Gentleman Ghostronaut, Tom Padge, Moondoggy, Marcel, and Extra Smooth. Big thanks to all of those guys. Slightly more shout-outs than usual today, just to... basically, because I felt like it. Yeah. That's it, really. Thank you. See you all tomorrow for the start of our Hellenic ruler.